This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24, verse 1, and it reads, When a man had taken a wife and married her, and it comes to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he had found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Makah, Kodash, Brakatham. Double honor shall go to the apostles, elders, and bishops, a great millstone, and continue to teach and to rule well. Shalom to the Akims, a great millstone, and like-minded camps and individuals who continue to teach as one body, who continue to be out on the highways and byways, risking their lives for the greater good. And also shalom to the sincere Akwats, who are continuously learning in silence, as the Holy Scriptures have commanded for you to do so. This is Azariah Gabar, representing the King is Coming channel, back at it with another lesson for edification purposes. All right. So, I just read to you that scripture in Deuteronomy 24 and 1, which spake about bill of divorcement. All right. So, the title for this video is going to be simply divorce. Okay. So why am I bringing this up? Well, because, this is mainly for the Akwats, the sisters, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American sisters who have been relying on Esau Edom's public assistance system for way, way too long. And in order to accomplish that, in the process, any men that you had in your house, well, the requirement was to get rid of that man, to remove that husband and that father out of your household. You heard? And y'all did it with gladness. And you're still continuing to do it with gladness. But guess what? The gravy train is over. It's over now, okay? Because I'm sure you guys are well aware of the major cutbacks to the federal programs that this Trump administration is conducting right now. Kicking you guys off of your programs. And now you guys are bitching and moaning on social media. You had this one sister, she had the audacity to say that it's the taxpayer's responsibility to pay for my children to eat. It's the taxpayer's responsibility. They're supposed to be, are you serious? Are you serious? Yo, you Eves, this is your wake-up call, all right? This is your wake-up call, big time. So now, you're being phased out, like I just mentioned. Esau doesn't need you anymore. Just like over 400, I think probably close to 500,000 jobs that were held by you guys have been taken away. And once again, this is part of Esau's divorcement towards you guys. Because when it's all said and done, he elevated you Akwats over the Akims. for his purposes. All right. You were given a lot of benefits as far as higher educational programs, programs for women to advance in the workforce. Y'all took advantage of that, which caused you guys to be promoted over the brothers. So that trickles down to the home front, because now you sisters have that I'm the head of the household, I bring home the bacon attitude, okay? So what I say goes. Ninja, Buster, all right? So again, you guys are accomplishing exactly what Esau wanted, how can I say it? To bring down that black man even more, to put him down and put your foot on his neck, all right? But now, like I said, the tables are turning because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash, to turn the tables. You guys are now being humiliated and brought down low, all right? You're sitting on the ground now, all right? And this is just the beginning of sorrows, like I always say. All right? So I want to bring out this video to prove my point. But before I, do so, fair use of the 1976 copyright law. This video is strictly for education and edification purposes only. And that this video, I'm not making a dime off of it, you heard? So the title of this video is "The Government is Divorcing Black Single Mothers." Woo! Okay? And, in hindsight, this is what you guys need. Y'all need to be knocked on your behinds. All right? You need to get off of that pedestal that you're so used to being on. All right? So this is courtesy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, like I said before. So without further ado, let me cue up this video. Salakia.
You are not shadow banned. You're probably just guessing how to grow on YouTube.
Shut up.
Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a video here that has got some women in the comments up in arms about what she's saying. I'm not super familiar with this content creator, but apparently they're not really feeling what she's talking about in this video. So I'm not going to give you too much of a preamble. I'm going to let her go ahead and speak. So here we go.
Are crashing out on the internet again. Now they're crashing out because they're crashing out, crying on the internet, because now they're saying that the United States government is not set up to support single moms. So they are saying, Black women are saying, and maybe some other women, and not all Black women are saying, saying that the United States government is not set up to help single moms. It's not set up that way. So let's roll it back to the 60s. Remember when the United States government was actually rewarding certain demographics of people to keep men out of their house?
That's right.
Remember? Y'all were getting food stamps, Medicaid, housing vouchers, and the only stipulation for eligibility was you couldn't be married and there couldn't be a black man or a man living in your house.
Yep.
You had to be single.
That's right.
And you guys were down for it.
Down by law.
And I know this for a fact because my mom had a friend who was on welfare. The more children you had, the bigger your welfare check.
Yep.
You guys were good with that. You were just pumping out babies and on the government's tip. But now, because Trump is putting a kibosh on the eligibility requirements, you guys are crying, saying that the United States is not built to support single moms. When was being a single mom a thing? And now that the government's not coming to rescue you, now it's a problem. You shouldn't be a single mom anyway. Now, there are a lot of women, hear me before you go in the comments, that are single moms for several different reasons. My mother was a single mom. People get divorced, shit happens all the time. People need assistance, government assistance, every once in a while, maybe, maybe not. But the goal is, can you help me? And then you work to not have to be reliant. Black women, specifically the ones crying, not at all, you guys just thought that the free train was just gonna keep on riding down the track. All at the same time, calling black men specifically toxic masculinity.
Yep.
All you guys, the women, aggressive, acting like men. The men are, at fundraisers and red dresses, you guys are like supporting them.
Yep.
Black men don't want to have nothing to do with black women anymore. You guys are mad about that. But now, because your EBT has been cut off or cut in half, and you have to have a work eligibility to even qualify. You have to have a work eligibility to get Medicaid unless you're a senior or disabled. Now it's a problem. But it wasn't a problem a couple weeks ago when y'all were getting free bundles at the hair beauty care place opening up.
Woo!
Black women are crashing out on the internet again.
And she's not lying about these things. She's condensing it. So there are a lot of details that's being left out.
Y'all heard?